To a certain degree. I don't know about you, Ax, are you? You probably know more about me.
Well, I'm currently driving a Ford XR6 Ute, so
and I've
not
got
quite
the Ford
as nice
Ranger,
as these,
so
yeah.
needs an update though.
Retro round, it's always exciting. Obviously, growing up with footy, it goes through different sort of stages as you're growing up. It's nice to kind of relive the past.
Yeah, it's awesome. We had a great round last year. I'm a big fan of the retro stuff, and it's great to see the history of the '63 premiership in the jumper as well, and it'd be good to celebrate their anniversary as well.
And Thursday night footy down here at GMHBA. Excited to just try and get the fans in on a Thursday night or weekend.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a little bit different playing the last couple of Thursdays. Well, it will be 2 Thursdays in a row, and it's going to be good for Geelong. Going to be great to be back home. Hopefully, we see a full stadium. That'd be nice. So it's shaping up to be a really good game, and we're really excited for it.
For both of you, who's your favourite player growing up for those retro wise?
Well,
I don't know if I watched much footy back
then. My favourite players from Geelong are from the 2000s, so I don't know if that's too retro enough, but is it? Yeah.
We're starting to get old, Ax.
Yeah, I used to have Kent Kingsley on my back, so bit of a throwback.
I literally didn't watch football until I was 16 years of age, so yeah, it's not too retro. Yeah.
Paul Ben's mentioned in the coverage, I'm not sure if you heard last night, he said that something like you were playing role straight out of the 60s. How do you reckon you were going?
Back then, I probably would have suited me a bit. Not the greatest skills, and I don't know. I was speaking to Dad. He obviously played a bit back then, and he was telling me how lucky I am to play now with all the protections that are in place. So, I think I'm very fortunate to play in this era rather than back then.
Stitches up there.
I just ran into Max Holmes' head. Not a good idea. Yeah.
A couple of days on from the loss to Port, what do we take out of it?
I thought we started the game really well, and that's something that we've spoken about. You know, we want to play our best footy, and when we are playing really good football, as a team, we can take it up to anyone. We know that coming off the premiership last year, and that's what we're working towards. And then throughout the year, we've been a little bit inconsistent, and we've let ourselves down throughout quarters. So it's how we can get on top of that, come into the club, get better every week, and hopefully get out there and be more consistent. And we want that to start this week.
Chris Scott was particularly animated on field and towards you as well. Were you kind of surprised at how animated he got during the game?
I was surprised that the media blew it up like they did, because it was one of the more positive chats I've ever had, but apparently he was screaming at me. But we had a bit of a laugh about it. He's really positive throughout the week, every week, regardless of if you win or you lose. He's really good like that, and we know it's frustrating at times, and it can be for the players and coaches, certainly when you're not playing your best and your best is good enough. So like I said, working away at that and chipping away at training and taking that into games is what we want to be doing. And we're still got a lot of time within the season. It is getting closer to the back end of the year, but we know there's still time to play our best football, and when we get rolling, it can be a really exciting thing.
You'd probably be a very rich man if you knew the answer to this, Jeremy, but how do you play like you did in that first quarter for longer? Is there a way to do it? How is that possible?
It's a really good question. There's so many different things that sort of go into a quarter of football or a game of football. We got our hands on it. We got it into the forward line, and the forwards, particularly Gary Rowan, really stood up for us and provided a contest. I think you can pick it apart, and there's heaps of different ways you can make it probably more complicated, is what I'm trying to say, than what it actually is. And as forwards, I know we're getting back to just creating a contest and getting involved in the game that way, and then off the back of that, really good things happen. And Chucky's been good for us in the last couple of weeks since he's come back. So there's a lot of different ways you can pick it apart, a game of footy, but we'll keep it fairly simple when it starts at training this afternoon. Or this morning.
So don't you walk in before? Have you guys had a chance to
he was actually at the VFL game Friday night after driving back from Adelaide. So he's in great spirits as always. He's obviously gone through a bit in that game. It was pretty tough for him to come back on, and especially in that second quarter to play without any medical intervention. So I think you'll definitely miss this week, but who knows.
Did you have any indication as to what he was battling through when he came back out the other night?
No, not at all. I didn't. You're sort of worrying about your own stuff, and I was playing with him in the midfield, and he was still out there cracking in, talking to us. So it's pretty impressive, and just another thing to show how tough he is.
The midfield sort of struggled obviously after half-time, so they were on you guys. What happens in there when something like that is happening? What's going through your mind, and how do you sort of try to stop that?
Well, they're obviously really talented. We knew that going in. We had our focuses going into the game. We thought in the first quarter we were able to execute, but you sort of just go into scramble mode a bit when they start to get a run on like that. And we've spoken to Grigor since the game, and it's just about going back to your strengths as an individual player. I think sometimes when things are going wrong like that, you can try and do too much. I know personally, and Paddy and other guys like that, you try and do everything, whereas you need to go back to the things you're good at personally. And hopefully we can get a chance to show how good a midfield group we are. We've had some new guys in there this year, and they've really stepped up, so be good to see that this Thursday. They're obviously going really well. Viney and Petraka and the likes. We're really looking forward to it. We really enjoy coming up against the best midfield. And like I said, the change in personnel this year has opened up opportunities for blokes like Tanner Bruin and Max Holmes. So it's been super impressive to see them, how they've gone. And it'll just be another great challenge for us this week. And we can't wait to bounce back from not the best outing on Thursday.